Many people have unbelievable stories to tell, but it's always better when you can see them for yourself. If you like watching unbelievable videos, keep watching as we look at 40 strangest things ever caught on camera. Number 40. As those people found out the hard way, slipping and falling on ice is a common occurrence during the winter months. She fell down the front stairs of her Nashville, Tennessee home on ice, and her fiancé rushed to her aid. Instead, he slipped down the stairs to catch up with her. An amusing video was captured by a nearby business when the sidewalk in Kiev, Ukraine, became iced over. Number 39. This man slowly walks into his backyard and heads inside when it begins to hail. But what the man didn't show is if he would have stayed 5 seconds more outside, he could have been crushed by this tree that fell exactly where he was standing. Number 38. A boy put his umbrella handle between elevator doors to prevent it from closing. But suddenly, the elevator door closed and went into freefall while breaking the umbrella handle. The lift stopped at the 25th floor, holding the boy captive. Fortunately, the rescue team arrived in time and saved the boy. Number 37. This bear decides to walk into this house just like in the fairy tale Goldilocks and the Three Little Bears. Except this time, it's the bear that breaks into the house. Why was the door open in the middle of the night? Number 36. Leopards are amazing hunters, and if you have a weak heart for dogs, I wouldn't watch this next clip. A leopard enters an apartment building where a dog is sleeping in front of the door. The leopard sneaks up on the dog and snatches it and drags it down the stairs in seconds. Number 35. The thoughtfulness by a woman in Delaware didn't go unnoticed when her Ring doorbell captured an Amazon delivery driver dancing with delight by her gesture. Number 34. A man who took a car for a joyride at a gas station got more than what he expected. A 5-month-old baby in the back seat, who he carefully brought back into a convenience store so he could be claimed. The baby was unharmed, but the clerk immediately called 911. Number 33. This is not an advertisement or an endorsement of one company over another. This is simply showing different approaches to deliveries that happened about 25 minutes apart. There was no damage to the contents of the dropped box. There are great employees at every company, and sometimes people are simply having a bad day. Number 32. This delivery driver was caught on a security camera stealing a package on a front porch. The audacity of some people is beyond understanding. Number 31. After using the drive-thru, an angry woman got out of her car and confronted a cashier about the order she'd just placed. It's easy to see how frustrated she became as the argument went on, and you can see it in this video. Number 30. Do you believe in ghosts? Well, watch carefully when the circle on the screen moves. It's as if you can see some sort of entity walking in the store. Is it real or just trickery? Your guess is as good as mine. Number 29. Dogs only chase delivery people in movies, right? Nope. This dog is almost as good as its owner's security system. Number 28. This young man tries to whack some sort of insect flying close to him, and in doing so, he sends a document flying into the air, but it doesn't fall back down. What could it be? Number 27. Here is an Amazon driver on delivery who has no clue how slippery this house entrance is. You can see him running to the entrance of the house and slipping. He then lies down on the floor moaning, almost as if he's dying. Then he gets up and slips again at the exact same spot. This guy is not exactly the brightest bulb in the West. He walked right back where he slipped the first time. I guess delivering for Amazon isn't so safe. Number 26. If you want to see what it looks like when a house is flooded, keep watching and see how the water slowly finds itself into the house and the water level dangerously rises. The poor cat in the house is going nuts trying to find a way out even before the water begins to come into the house. The animal sensed this was going to happen. Number 25. Is there anything more terrifying than a robbery at a grocery store? This woman in a supermarket looks and sounds like she's been possessed by a demonic spirit. During the ordeal, a woman can be heard whelping and seen throwing her head back at the surveillance footage. The woman in our thumbnail must have gotten some good news because she gets a thrill dancing on the handicap sign for a few seconds. Hey, each to his own. Number 24. A girl walking down a street in northern China slips and falls through the pavement and is caught on a surveillance camera. The teenager's weight caused a section of the walkway to collapse under her weight. A dramatic rescue attempt was made by a passing taxi driver as a result. The driver of the passing car immediately stopped at the scene and entered the 6-meter deep pit to help the girl. Despite his repeated attempts to get her attention, she remained completely unresponsive. Authorities were able to free the young lady safely after the man called them. Number 23. A man who tried to kill a spider by burning it while pumping gas started a dangerous fire. Number 22. Watch this red car driving along this bridge and how it tips over and falls off the bridge when it reaches a certain point at the top of the screen. You can see it fall to the ground on the other side of the bridge and all the damage it causes. This is unbelievable. How did the driver manage to do this when there were no cars in the way and the weather was great? Number 21. This kid is having fun with his mom, but the bouncing gets a little wild and the kid finds out soon enough when he goes flying off the bed. Number 20. A Domino's pizza delivery driver was caught on security camera eating the toppings off a customer's pizza in an elevator before delivering it to their door. Number 19. As soon as this soccer ball hits this lawnmower, the lawnmower takes off and wrecks the entire yard. Talk about a stroke of bad luck. Number 18. That's quite a nasty trick to get some treats. These naughty trick-or-treaters probably didn't know they were being recorded by a camera. Number 17. When an earthquake hit this airport in the Philippines, things got nasty and people panicked, as you can see in the video. Number 16. These two people were injured after the sidewalk collapsed under them. This is unbelievable. People aren't even safe when they're walking on the sidewalk. The citizens rallied and immediately ran to get the woman out of there. Number 15. An earthquake hits Nepal while this woman is purchasing some goods at a liquor store. When everything begins to shake, the store clerk is kind enough to grab the client and pull her behind the counter. Most of the bottles fall on the floor. The client gets up and leaves, but the clerk just stays there without moving for a few seconds until she gets out of there as well. Number 14. This woman is accused of stealing by these Walmart employees, and when they confront her, she denies it and even kicks one of the employees. Number 13. This man drops his gun when he tries to hold up a store, and when he realizes he can't get to the gun, he sprints out of the store in no time. That's one clumsy thief. Number 12. When the entire wall of the basement in Cranford caves in with water, a person can be seen walking through the ankle-deep floodwaters. The good news is the family member was not seriously hurt. Number 11. This woman was caught stealing at a Walmart. Check out how much stuff she had stuffed under her clothes. This is insane. Number 10. It looks like another ghost is roaming around town in this video. Pay attention to the red circle in this video. Number 9. This poor kid is trying to do a good deed by moving the recycling bin across the driveway when the bin becomes alive and knocks him over the head. The poor kid tries to shut the lid one more time and the bin retaliates, knocking the kid over the head. The kid finally gets the idea and keeps one hand on the lid while pushing the bin across the driveway, but when he gets to the other side, he momentarily forgets the bin is alive and he removes his hand from on top of the lid only to get knocked out again. Then the bin really comes to life and begins to walk, knocking the kid to the floor. Man, is this kid getting the beating of his life from an inanimate object. Have you ever seen anything like this before? It's kind of funny, as long as the poor kid's okay. I feel for the kid, even though I laughed out loud. Number 8. I just love how this dog approaches this woman to pee on her as if it was normal. Number 7. If you watch carefully, you'll see a falling star in the sky at some point in this video. Number 6. This tow truck driver gets out of his truck but forgets to put the handbrake on, so the truck goes crashing into the sidewalk. Number 5. In this video, you'll see the driver walk up to the door. He then appears to sip some of the milkshake and wipe down the straw before ringing the doorbell and handing the drink to the customer. The man of the house says the drink was for his 14-year-old son. The teen says he drank the milkshake with some cookies, not realizing a stranger tried his drink. The family says they had no idea what happened until the next morning when they looked at their security camera footage. Number 4. Homeowners in Los Angeles were relieved when a burglary suspect was caught on camera. Residents claim, however, that the LAPD told them they couldn't detain the suspect. After his first attack, he broke into another house and made his way to a room where 2 young girls were sleeping. This time, the suspect was arrested after a massive fight with his family. Number 3. This creepy guy drops something on the floor in front of this residence. Why? I have no clue. Number 2. When neighbors called 911 to report a strange noise, it was captured on a doorbell camera. No explanations have been found, though several theories have been floated online. There were some who thought it was windmills, mongooses, or even aliens. Upon closer inspection, it was discovered that the whipping noise was being made by a slackline, a thin nylon rope used to walk between trees. Number 1. These girls take an unplanned shower when they walk right in front of a hose, and it doesn't take time before they run out of there. Some of these were creepy, but for me the soccer ball hitting the lawnmower was the funniest. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's our look at 40 strangest things ever caught on camera. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.